Eric, um, relate totally. Oh my gosh, I was like, wow, wow, I'm not alone. So that being able to focus thing, I tell people it's like a superhuman gift. It's like a
It really is.
superpower.
It
It's
really
a
is.
double-edged sword. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It allows you to focus, and in business-wise, you can use that to your advantage, and you can just dominate things. But on the flip side, your tunnel vision, you're focused on this, and you're losing track of your friendships, your relationships, everything else because you're so focused on getting this. So yeah, you're successful in business. Yeah, the money's coming in, but at what cost? And so with me, I had to learn how to kind of balance that, and level that out to maintain these friendships. What's the point of having all this money and all your friends are like, who are you? Like, so that's one thing that I had to learn was to balance that. Um, People say success. Some people say success is here, like straight up, like you started from nothing, then you have this. Some people say it's like a chart. You go from here and you go up. It's like it's like a diagonal line. I tell people success is, if you think about stocks in the market, it goes up, it'll consolidate. When it just kind of stays on the same line, it's consolidating, and then it goes up or down. So with everything, you have ups and downs. I talked to one of my clients who's a billionaire, and he was like, even with as a billionaire, I have cash flow issues. He's like, just don't think when you get to this certain amount of money that certain problems go away. You just have a higher quality of problems. And I had to realize that, like, okay, well, what I'm going through, and I start sharing with other people, other business owners. I'm like, wow, like, okay, I'm not alone. And a lot of times I think as a business owner, people look at the the success, the trappings of success. Oh, I see the car, I see he's a business owner and he lives his life, but you don't realize, okay, let's look behind the scenes. Let's look under the hood. He's holding all this together. He's making sure everybody's paid. He's foregoing his vacations. He's foregoing paying himself sometimes so that everybody else is able to get paid and quit payroll. People don't really see that. So when it comes down to it, it's like, who motivates the motivator? You're so busy, we're so used to being the pillar, being the rock of holding everything up. And sometimes that pillar needs, a break every now and then. So who motivates the motivator? And I always like see people who everybody seems deems as truly successful. And I try to always encourage everybody because I know what it's like to be in that situation to where, people think like you can only be, in this capacity. They only see you in this light of being this superhuman and being this motivator, and they don't realize you have moments of where like, I don't have all the answers. I don't know. I'm struggling, and because people think, and then they look at you crazy. What do you mean you're struggling? I mean, how can you, somebody told me, how can you struggle? I mean, and at this point, they were like, you live in a penthouse, you have foreign cars in your garage. I mean, who are you to struggle? I mean, how dare you say that you're struggling? And I'm like, I'm human at the end of the day. This is just stuff, so you got to motivate the motivators. The motivators often motivate.